Okay, now I got my bee, and I'm going to clean the end of this. And in that goes. And we eject that into the bag. Last but not least, we're going to do this other one that is called glutathione, whatever. And I need to do 10 milliliters of that. Happy day. So, I get this out. This already has a pop lid because actually it's a couple things are in there and they're already pre-mixed. Wipe the top. Pull this off. We need 10 milliliters, so again, we're going to pull this down past the 10, but you got to be very careful here because you could end up going too far and losing everything. Stick it in here. Now, shove the air up there and watch it come back. Now if you get air in it, you're just going to stick it back into the tube. Here you go. And that should do it. So again, I can kind of flick it and get the bubbles out a little. There we go. And we're at the 10. So again, we have to wipe the end here where we're going to inject into the bag. Get straight in the middle. Hard thing to do when you got the shakes. And in that one goes. Now we're good to go. Brush up there. I'm going to mix it up. What I didn't show you was all the priming that I have to do, which is this part. It has to be jammed in. You take this off, and then the tubing I have, and everything. That's all done separately. I'm going to move the camera a little so you can see what's going on here. So this is where I hook up to the bag. I'm going to mix up. And it gets hooked up here. I have my little machine here. And I open this up. Let's see if I can set my camera down somewhere so that you can see what's going on as well. There. And then the line goes through. And I had already charged this baby up. But here's the end of the tube. I'll show you the meaning of that one later. So this tube needs to be hooked in here. Then I open this up. Hook my tube here. This is the guy that lets me know if there's air in there. And 9, 7, 8, 4, 4, 8, 6, 5, 6, 6. So that's in there. I'm going to bring the camera down a little. And then the tube comes down, and the end is here. What I'm going to do now is turn this on. There we go. Prime set. No, because I already primed it. So I'm going to hit no. Normally I would have to hit yes and go through all kinds of stuff. Continuous mode with data. Press start. So I already primed it, and when I do that, it allows everything to come down through here and out here, and I watch that it's coming out. Now what I'm going to do is hook up to my own line, which is right here. So, okay. So this here, as you can see, goes straight to my heart, and that's the medicine needs to go directly there. So I take the end. Oh dear, almost forgot one of the most important parts, and that's the saline. Let me go grab that. And the saline needs to go, they call it sash. So first it's saline, and then you do administer the medicine, and then you do saline again, and then heparin. Okay, so now I just got the air out. Now I'm going to take another sterile wipe and clean the end. And here's a clamp that I make sure is open so that when I connect up and go straight, the line is open up for the medicine to go through. Now that's all clean. I open this up, and this just screws on to the end. And voila, I put my saline in. Now that's in. Again, you have to always clean before you use. So I'm going to do another wipe. I don't know why this is beeping at me, but I'll figure that out in a minute. First I'll hook up. So this comes off. This is going to get hooked up. Now, this needs to open up, and maybe that's why it's yelling at me. And we'll hit the start. Let me see, continuous mode, press start. And voila! This pumps it through. Before, it was just like kind of a drip without the pump, and it would take, oh gosh, hours. Now it's set up at an hour and 30 minutes for this application. And there you have it. This is for my vitamin C, hydration and electrolytes. Very helpful for the energy, which also helps with the pain. And any Lyme person knows what I mean by the pain. So this, like I said, will go for an hour and a half. Should have done it a bit earlier because, again, I have Bartonella as well as chronic Lyme and Babesia. You need to, from my understanding, you need to clear the Bartonella before you can clear up the Lyme. So when I was first on the port, first I had 30 days of IV, a PICC line, and that helped the Lyme. That was with rocephalin. Then I started to get really, I got the port and then actually did more rocephalin and then started to get really sick. And thing came back, and I should show you a picture, I will at some point. Thing came back showing that I had severe Bartonella. This goes back about a little over 20 years. A little over 20 years that I've had this, but just found out maybe I started getting treated mid-year last year. And so severe